What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Today, in the spirit of the alt-left, I want to highlight some of the OG alt-lefters that never get talked about, but they always been pretty much allies to the black community. And that's the hillbilly rednecks. I'm talking about real rednecks, not those racist piece of shits that call themselves rednecks, but they're not really rednecks. I'm talking about real rednecks, where the word redneck came from. Real hillbillies. All right, these European Americans have never benefited from this thing called white supremacy. As a matter of fact, as a group of white folks, they have been discriminated against the exact same way African Americans have been discriminated against, minus the slavery portion. Okay, and they've always been on my side, and I can't lie. Every time I've encountered a real redneck, a real hillbilly, I've always had good experiences. I've never received a racism from a hillbilly or a redneck. I've been in redneck trailer parks. I've been to redneck cookouts, and they actually do season their food. Now, they season their food differently because they're rednecks, right? I don't know what part of Europe they're from, but rednecks have always been isolated from the greater European society, all right? They've always been isolated. They're a different group of Europeans, right? And they've struggled, and they've been marginalized, they've been talked shit about, right? They've been discriminated against. So they do know, in fact, in the real world, a little something about being discriminated by them white folk, all right, in them suits, right? And they do know something about being discriminated against by other poor white folks who think they better than them, right? So what I want to do, there's a hillbilly, right, on TikTok, and I just want to put a little something about what he said. I just want you to get a feel for this hillbilly and how hillbillies are, because despite what a lot of people know, because a lot of people don't know anything about America's humongous, all right? And European Americans come from different parts of Europe, and they have different cultural adaptations, right? You got the German Europeans, you got the Dutch Europeans, you got the English Europeans, you got the German Europeans, and some of these Europeans have managed to hold on to their cultural, their culture in general, right? Or they've created culture themselves in isolation in different parts of America. Hillbillies are actually kind of mixed up with, they have a lot of black in them. Like if you do a hillbilly's DNA, they're going to have a very large portion of African American blood DNA in them, because a lot of Africans disappeared in them Appalachian Mountains, right? Ran up in them Appalachian Mountains thanks to some of these hillbillies that helped fight against slavery, that helped fight and attack plantations on behalf of Africans, and help shelter them and hide them from the greater, European body in America who are looking to capture them, right? So I always because I'm a historian, right? So that means I got to be objective and tell the truth, because the truth needs to be told. Everything's not black and white, all right? There's a lot of gray in there, right? So without further ado, let's listen to this hillbilly so you can understand that the real redneck, the real hillbilly who lives like us African Americans, who grew up and have a lot of the same cultural norms as we do. Like I say, they do season their food differently, all right? Right? But they got a lot of similarities towards us and the struggles that we've had as marginalized individuals in America. So without further ado, let's listen to this hillbilly and tell me what you guys think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Boy, howdy, let me tell you what. If you think that the Trump administration knows a goddamn thing about anything, you don't know shit about shit either, buddy. Let me just tell you. And coming from real redneck, and I mean real redneck. Here, let me show you some redneck shit real quick. Pit bull, charcoal grill, chicken vitamins, chickens, fruit trees as far as I can see, by God. The Great Smoky Mountains. I'm a real redneck, by God. If you're simping for these fascists, and you come from Appalachia, your grandpappy rolling in his fucking grave right now, I tell you what. And if you claim to be a redneck, but you don't know about the Battle of Blair Mountain, or the Battle of Athens, Tennessee, you ain't no redneck, buddy. Real rednecks stand in solidarity with all the people. You feel me? Power to the people. Well, I'll tell you what I think about Trump's new executive order making people domestic terrorists. I tell you what we can do with it. Like, we'll treat it like he did our Constitution. Just wipe our ass with it. I was at Walmart earlier in bright red East Tennessee. I did not see one MAGA hat today. The entire time I was out in town, I didn't see one MAGA hat. I think folks might be catching on, guys. I think they might be figuring out that Trump don't give a flying fuck about them. He only cares about his rich buddies. It's crazy. I didn't, not even one MAGA hat today. Usually there's at least 10. At least. Not one. Something's going on here, guys. Hopefully it's for the better. Hopefully people are waking up. Peace. Back in 2015, a friend of mine said that they wanted Trump to win the election because he's such a goddamn idiot that if he had his way, he would destroy the country and collapse the United States government. He also said that once that government collapse took place, he envisioned a future of feudalism. He thought he was going to be the warlord of East Tennessee. This fucking guy did. But he didn't envision techno-feudalism being run by billionaires. So really shot himself in the foot with that one there, didn't he? That's crazy how they embolden the right to commit violence and then blame all the violence committed by the right on the left, and then designate the left as terrorist groups and shit and all this stupid crazy shit when it's always a lunatic on the right. This is for all you people out there simping for the billionaire ruling class. You'll never be one of them. You obviously don't know your place. You are a wage slave. Now go to work. People say be careful talking out against the administration or the regime, that it'll get me on a watch list, you get me in trouble or whatever. And I just need it to be well documented that I never was cool with fascism. I need it to be documented so I one day can show my daughter when she asks me, what did you do when democracy was falling into fascism? And I can show her that I was speaking out against it. Because without standing on business for my moral beliefs, what do I have? Man's got his morals and his word. If he don't stick to either one of those, he ain't no kind of man. You're damn right I'm a patriot. I'm a true red-blooded American born in East Tennessee. By God, I'm a real hillbilly, a redneck, a patriot. And I tell you what, I love this country, unlike those suits in Washington, and I can't be bought. This message is for all the generals that are going to Virginia on Keg's Breath's request. They're going to ask you to deny your oath to the Constitution and declare an oath to the president. When they do that, you should arrest them. Donald Trump has violated his oath to the Constitution several times and needs to be removed from office. This entire administration is criminal and corrupt, and you need to uphold your oath to the Constitution. If they ask you to take an oath to the president, arrest them. Period. The thing I've come to learn about these Trump supporters is you can show them the truth. Yeah, you can show them evidence and all your receipts. You can bring all the receipts you want. You can't see it for them. You can't make them see it. You can show it to them. The infighting between the right should not come as a surprise for anyone, especially who's read history books. Now, I will tell you, it will get worse, the infighting between the right and the extreme far right. It will get worse. It will get.
So when you're a redneck on the internet talking about real redneck shit, inevitably.
Hey, I'm glad you made this video, man, because I'm going to tell you, I ain't never had a problem with a redneck or a hillbilly. And I've never had a true definition to define it. I just always looked at the people that wear overalls, probably got a farm, grow their own food, don't mind going around with last month's dirt in their clothes. Might have a little smell, cause like kicking outside. And honestly, I love all those things, you know what I'm saying? I damn first construction job working with outfit guys from Kentucky and Indiana, you know what I'm saying? We used to roll around bar hop, drink beer, Jaeger bombs, you know what I'm saying? Burn it down. Go to work, shit, everybody crash in the same hotel room, pass fuck out, wake up in the morning, get up, go to work, smelling like yesterday's liquor. Like, so I always had a draw or accent, but after that job, this shit got real deep, you know? And I know a whole lot of people that are way countryer than me that like to hunt rabbits, got hounds, you know what I'm saying? Live out in the damn woods, don't care about being around a crowd, and these my kind of people. Make their own bill, you know what I'm saying? Love drinking some moonshine, baby. I'm in North Carolina too. I'm just saying, man, I ain't never had a problem with a hillbilly or a redneck. Flat out, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I meet let me say some urbanized city folk that look like me, they be like, boy, where you from? You ain't from here, you from you know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm like, dog, I'm from Durham. You know what I'm saying? My mama was born here. My daddy was born here. How I talk, hey, man, judge somebody off for something else. And I'm telling you, I'll be the coolest person you ever come across. But I'm trying to tell you, don't piss me off. Short patience. But anyway, hey, man, appreciate the video, bro. Stay cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, just keep being yourself, man. You got a light to shine, and I appreciate it. Peace.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.